Man, I've been sitting here talking to myself for like, I don't know how long. Anyways, guys, the market's looking pretty solid here today. We got a lot of movers, a lot of gappers here. Appreciate it, Juan. Appreciate it, Ro. But yeah, we got a lot of movement. We got SIG that's gapping up some. We got CLDR, which looks really good from 720s to 795. We have CIEN, which originally gapped all the way up to around $45 and has since broken under the previous day's close, and now it's down below 40 for CIEN. Really volatile this morning. We got AMD that's gapping up. We got PANW if you like the high cap stocks. But yeah, we got some options today for sure. LE, ENPH looks good, one of Mitch's favorites. REV, LTS. Not too many penny stocks that are really moving. Most of the stocks under $10 aren't necessarily small float stocks either. But we got INMD, which is gapping up, COTY, which is gapping up some. But yeah, we got some options today for sure. And I think most of this stuff is tradable for us. Maybe not CLDR, but I think most of it is. Let me check. Oh, CLDR is tradable. So we got CLDR, SIG is tradable, CIEN is tradable, COTY is tradable, PANW, AMD, ENPH. Almost everything on my list is tradable. I don't see anything that's not. Yeah, it actually looks pretty solid. Most of this stuff on my list is tradable. Except for ELTK. ELTK is not, but everything else is. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get my coffee. So I'll be back in like, I don't know, like a minute or so. I'm gonna go grab my coffee. I'll be back in a second. Today's day 3 of day trading with 1,000 shares per trade. I started this week day trading with 1,000 shares per trade, and since then I haven't had one losing trade since moving up to 1,000 shares per trade. And so we'll see if we can keep that green streak going, so to speak. I'm up over $200 in gross profits, at least on the week. My account's right around $600 in profit, and we're just going to keep it going here, guys. It's a really solid pre-market for me to hopefully take some swings today, and so we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. What's up, Tyrell, Juan, Rel, Jerome? What's up, bro? James, what's up, brother? Joe, Adam, Quinn, Swing Trader. What's up, guys? Good morning. Yeah, we got some options today, man. We got some stuff. We'll have to look up some news. We'll have to look up the news in a minute. But we do have some options today for sure. And so we'll see what we get. It's not a bad morning for sure. All right. Whew. What we got today, guys? All right, let's do this. Yeah, man. We'll see what we get, man. It should be a fun day for sure. Day 3 of 1,000 shares per trade. All right, guys. So yeah, we got some options today. What's everybody's main watch? We got a SIG, CLDR specifically looks good. I'm definitely gonna watch CLDR. See what we can get with that one. So CLDR is one. SIG is another one. We'll have to look up the catalyst for these in just a minute. I'm gonna go grab my headphones. Mitch should be joining us pretty soon. Mitch is actually in Vegas right now, but he should be joining us pretty soon. And so yeah, we should have Mitch here from Vegas. We should have me doing 1,000 shares per trade. So overall, we should try to make some money today. We should be able to make some money today. We'll see how that goes, but that's the goal, obviously. Ooh, it's cold in my house, though. All right, but yeah. We got about 5 minutes until 9 o'clock market time. Let me look to see what else we got here. But yeah, just to show you guys a few things here. Look at CIG, man. CIG is just popping up here. Big move. Let me get this right. Look at CIG here. Just a lot of action, a lot of volume here. Let me fix this so you guys can actually see it. There we go. Yeah, look at CIG. So CIG is looking good. There we go. So yeah, CIG, a lot of volume. I'm definitely going to look to trade this one. It's got a pretty big support level right here at 1260. A pretty solid support level right there. We also have this pre-market high up here at 1325 or so. So that pre-market high looks pretty good too. We have, let me see what else we get. We have SCIEN, which is looking pretty weak this morning too. But yeah, CIG, ELTK popping up just recently on my list. Not showing too much action here for ELTK, but we'll keep watching it for ELTK. We also have, like I said, CLDR is one of my favorites. A little bit larger float, I think, just looking at the chart itself. But we got some obvious levels here, specifically at 790. The whole dollar of 8 and 770 looks good. So we got some support there previously as well. Looking to start some type of small online business. Any advice? Yeah, man. I mean, just research the product as best as possible, right? The product selection is everything. You know what I mean? You got to find something that supply and demand is actually going to be profitable for you. And so you want to research the product as much as possible. Best advice I can give you. Check out Amazon FBA. You can start, for relatively cheap business-wise, you can start Amazon businesses with Amazon FBA. You probably need, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that you can make $1 million in a week doing it. You got to build up momentum, but, you could probably get started with like 6,000-7,000 and build like a legitimate 6-figure business within a year or so if you pick the right products. Like I said, product selection is key. SIG. Yeah, CLDR, SIG. We also got EQNR, which looks all right. No volume, though. And then, like I said, CIEN. Look at CIEN. This one, I'll have to look the catalyst up in just a minute. I'm going to go get my headphones. I'm pretty sure we got... Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Yo, we got Mitch's view from Vegas, guys. Mitch's view from Vegas. Check this out. Check that out, guys.
Hanging beautiful out here, man.
Yeah, man.
Sun's coming up.
It looks dope out there, bro. I'm jealous, bro. I didn't have the money to go out there with you this time, man, but I'm jealous, bro. Here, I'm gonna move myself to the side a little bit. I gotta go get my headphones, man. So I'll be right back. Let me make this big here real quick. Check that out, guys. That's pretty cool, huh? Mitch is in Vegas right now, guys. In Vegas right now. All right, I'll be right back, bro.
All right. Give me 2 seconds here.
All right, guys.
Not on the best internet.
There we go. All right, guys. We got Mitch here from Vegas. Like I said, Mitch here from Vegas.
What's
So
up,
I had to go put a
guys?
shirt on. I'm cold out here, man. Hold on, bro. It's looking pretty cool out there, man. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous, honestly. Let me see.
All right.
But yeah, CIEN looks good. Super volatile.
All right, excited here.
All right, there we go. Mitch should be up now. You should be able to hear him.
Boom, boom. Good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up? Staying on the strip, man. Staying on the strip. I'm right now at the Waldorf Astoria. Nice 5-star hotel.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, man. And just right next to the Caesar Palace, Hollywood, Planet Hollywood. Just enjoying it, man. Enjoying it for sure. I don't know how these Pacific time traders trade, man. This is early.
What time is it over there, man?
It's 1 hour, 2 hours before you. So
So it's 6 a.m.
yeah, man. 6 a.m. Rise and shine.
Up early, huh? Good
Yep.
morning, bro.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. What's up, Scott?
Yeah.
What's up, James? Adam? What's up, guys? Yeah, sorry, we had to get some stuff ready here. All right, so today is day 3 of 1,000 shares per trade. No losing trades so far. No losing trades.
Oh man, I know I probably shouldn't be doing this on the road, but I'm feeling it today, man. Vegas got me feeling that money mood. I'm gonna be taking some swings today. Let's go for it.
That's right, man. Let's do it, man. I'm like I said, I've restricted myself to at least 1,000 shares per position, and so it should be fun. Let's go ahead and look up some news real quick But it should be fun, man. I'm excited. All right, so first one we're gonna look up here is CIEN. CIEN looking really volatile. Actually, I think I'm gonna look up SIG first. SIG, one of the top gappers this morning, gapping up from 11.11 or 11.01 to $14 essentially. So let's look up to see what's going on with this one here. Sorry, let me pull up what's going on with this. The market's been pretty solid this week, though, man.
Yeah, man. Market looking hot. We got some volatile action.
Right. All right, so for SIG here, this is Signet. It's a jeweler, and they narrowed their sales forecast and lower their profit expectations for the fiscal year of 2020. They adjust to lower sales trends as well, but they said, quote, like I said, they said, quote, "We believe we are positioned to execute our product strategy by launching additional flagship brands, delivering relevant on-trend new merchandise, and offering a highly competitive assortment of for value-oriented shoppers," end quote. And so they said that they expect their total sales for the year to be between $6 billion and $6.03 billion, compared with this prior guidance of $6 billion to $6.06 billion. So, I'm not sure why this is up then. I'm not sure why this is up. Okay, so basically, so this is why. So when excluding restructuring charges and other items, the company raised its full-year adjusted profit outlook to from 291 to 323 a share, as previously projected. So that's why they're up. So this one's interesting. Some very obvious levels. Like I said, that 1260 level and that 1320 level look really solid. Now a new one kind of formed up here at 14 as well. Those all look good. Definitely going to keep an eye on those as well. We also have CLDR, Cloudera, and this one is tradable. Both of these are tradable. And this one's gapping up from 721 to 810. And this one's looking pretty solid as well, from 721 to 810 here. Let me pull Mitch up. There we go. And so we got this one. Let's look up the catalyst for this as well. So I see the price target was raised. So second quarter results came out, positive second quarter results for CLDR, and because of that, we're having the price target raised, the signal raised, and stuff like that. So interesting here. We also have, let's see what else we got. GBT, let me see. That one looks all right. I'm going to skip that one. That one doesn't look that good. ELTK looks okay. ELTK.
Yep.
What's up, man?
ELDK definitely. Got GBT also a little higher price.
Yeah, that one looks all right. It's just not my favorite, I guess. There's just not much volume for it, I don't think. TOPS basically came all the way back down after it ran up the other day. We also have PANW, a little bit higher cap stock, but PANW's especially volatile this morning. This one is up. Price target was cut.
Hey, man, overall market trying to hit that 300.
Yeah,
Are we
man.
going to hit it today?
It could, bro. I'm watching it. It's looking solid. I don't really see any catalysts. Let me see if I can go way back here. PANW, there it is. So PANW reported better than expected earnings for its fourth quarter, and they also announced plans to acquire another company for $75 million. So an acquisition, they're gonna be acquiring another company, and they had better than expected fourth quarter earnings. Another one of your favorites, Mitch, is ENPH. ENPH is up. Not a ton, not that much volume, but ENPH is looking okay. Let me see. Yeah, so last one I'm looking up is CIEN. And like I said, this one went all the way up to around 45 and then pulled all the way back down, broke below the previous day's closing price right here. And now it's way down there, down to 38.90 or so. All right, so this one, they saw fourth quarter revenue at $945 million to $975 million. and the consensus was 956 million. So they had a third quarter conference call. They saw fourth quarter sales.
I'll be right back.
Okay. A little bit worse than the estimates. And so they had a third quarter earnings beat, but fourth quarter sales, I guess, weren't that great. And so that's kind of what happened with this one, apparently. All right, guys. What else are you guys watching today? What else are you guys watching? Like I said, Mitch is in Vegas right now. Oh, we lost the view. We lost the view, but that's okay. But Mitch is in Vegas right now. Let's do this. I'm ready. Oh, man. Day 3, 1,000 shares per trade. Day 3. Let's do this. We'll see what we can do. Like I said, I think yesterday my emotions were noticeably better than Tuesday. I think Tuesday, heart was beating, man. But yesterday, I was noticeably better. And, yeah, I think it's just going to be a process I have to get used to, I think is all it is. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get used to the added emotions, the larger share size, and stuff like that. And so I think that's just the process I got to find myself in. It's just working my way to getting used to trading larger. And once I can do that, I think I'll start putting in some solid gains because my chart looks good. My graph, my profit and loss graph looks solid. And so we're just going to try to keep that up. FSLY. Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I think we looked at most of the big movers today. We'll see if we could find anything else. But yeah, like I said, let me know what your main watch is. What's up, What's up, Abby? What's up, Anthony? What's up, man? Yeah, Abby, I made $85, and I had one trade, and I've been noticeably more selective as well. Since I scaled up in sizing. So I have been way more selective, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. But yeah, I made $85 yesterday. You can see my account is up to almost $600 in profits. Very close, about $595 in profit. And so gross profit, I think I made about $70 yesterday, $60-$70, which isn't bad. I'll definitely take it. What's up, Rich? CTRM. Let's take a look. Yeah, it definitely has some volume here for CTRM. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking at this one now. Look at this one. Getting some volume, spiking up here, CTRM. It just broke pre-market highs, broke over the whole $1.04. It's up to 407 right now, went as high as 415. And so we could look this one up as well. I'll go ahead and look up the catalyst for this too, if it has one at least that's out right now. All right, so Castor Maritime, which is CTRM, reported financial results for the 9 and 3 months ended June 30th. So they put out some financial results. They're a shipping company. And they also reported a delivery of one of their products, I guess. But positive third quarter results is what happened with CTRM. And it's pushing up to show it. It's at 409 with a pre-market high of 423 now. Very interesting little mini symmetrical triangle here. Look at this. Little mini one. Not really. I wouldn't really call it one, but it doesn't look bad there. Didn't look bad there. Pushed up a little bit early, though. I don't think I would have been able to trade it, to be honest. But doesn't look bad. We'll see what happens with that as well. Oh, man, that's rough, Abby. Don't stress it, bro. It's a constant process, man. You know. Yeah, WORK. Let's take a look at that one. Appreciate that, Kyle. I didn't even see that one. Appreciate it, bro. Let me look at that. We'll look up the catalyst for WORK as well. We got a lot of action this morning, guys, overall. WORK is up. Let me see. After, I guess, first quarter earnings after the IPO. Second quarter results. So positive, or worse than expected second quarter results is what's going on with this one. So we'll see what happens, but bad results for WORK here. Bad results.
All right, I'm back.
NG report comes out today at 10 a.m. for anyone trading those natural gas ETFs. Interesting. Yeah, we lost your view, bro. We lost the view, man.
Oh,
there it
it's
is.
coming back.
Okay, there it is.
I got you, guys. I got you. Can you see anything?
Yeah, I can see you. Here, I'll put it
All
up.
right.
All right, we got Mitch up here. Day trading from Vegas right now at a 5-star hotel. Man, bro, all we need is a Lambo now, and we could be gurus, bro. All we need is a Lambo right now. We need a $7,000 trading course, and we got this, bro.
You know it. You know it. I got it right here, guys.
Right, hey, bro. You know, look,
It's
this
right
is
here on this view.
right. This is not a hotel, guys. This is Mitch's billion-dollar mansion right now in Vegas, and you can buy it too. Just buy our $7,000 trading course, guys, and you know, you could live just like Mitch. Nah, it does look dope out there, though, bro. It looks cool out there, man. Right on the strip, too, bro. That's awesome, man. I'm a poker player, so I'm jealous I can't be there with you and go play poker, because poker's my game, man. I love some Texas Hold'em, man. Hey, what's up, Raid? What's up, Raid? Welcome, brother. Love the streams, bro. Just started to learn, and this helps a lot. Hey, man, happy to help, brother. Happy to help, man. Yeah, that's a dope view, bro. Oh, for our new trading course, Anthony, it's called Buy the Dip. We're only charging $20 million for it, you know? Can't hear you, Mitch. If you're talking, can't hear you, bro. Dope view, though. All right.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's
There we
get
go.
this.
Let's make some money today, guys.
Yep. Feeling
Let's do
good.
it. Yeah, man. That's awesome. It's 6 a.m. in Vegas. Like I said,
6
as a poker player, I'm jealous. You know, as a poker player, I'm jealous. MNK. Yeah, yesterday I traded MIK. Michaels?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna enter like a late night poker tournament or something like that
Do it,
when my
bro.
girl's sleeping.
Hey, man, do it, bro. And listen, if you want to get good at poker, bro, you know, poker's my game, man. I've been playing for like half a decade, like 5 years.
I can't wait to take some bets today. Got to put some parlays in. Football starting, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm not a parlay guy. I don't like parlays. I think I'm more of a single bets person. I tried parlays, didn't work out. But when Anderson Silva broke his leg, I made some money.
Yeah.
I was betting on Weidman all day.
Hey, I all about that risk to reward.
Right,
Low
exactly.
risk, high reward. Risk management.
All right. All right, guys. What's your main watch today? We got a PBR. Looks all right. PBR, a little bit of volume there. INMD. GLBS, another shipping stock. SIG, though. SIG is probably one of my main watches. SIG, GBT looks all right, just not that much volume. But SIG and CLDR specifically look good. Both of those look good. Some really obvious defined levels in pre-market. Those look good. We got a AQMS. Let me see. But yeah, specifically CLDR and SIG, both looking really solid here. Let's do this. MNK. HD. HD looks okay. I'm gonna watch the lows too. I've been watching those a little bit more. QTT, PANW. PANW is solid too. We got a big thing here. Oh, I realized I didn't even look up the overall market news. So let me look up that.
Yeah, let us know what we got, man.
Yeah, man. It's a fun day, it seems. All right, so I gotta find a better way to look up news, man. I know I looked up one CLDR. Where's the best place to look up news? Because I can never find it, really. because it's Yahoo, man. Let's see. All right, so here we go. All right, so this is from MarketWatch, and it says Dow futures rally more than 200 points as China-U.S. trade talks set for early October. The call between Vice President Liu He and U.S. Trade Rep Robert Lighthizer set the stage for a tentative resumption of talks. So some optimism with trade talks. It says U.S. stock futures rallied today after American and Chinese officials declared a tentative resumption of tariff talks, viewed by Wall Street as a sign of progress. The major benchmarks, the futures for the Dow are up 223 points. S&P 500 is up 23 points. NASDAQ 100 is up 80.5 points. And so, and yesterday we did gain 237 points for the Dow Jones. So it should be interesting here. Should be fun. All right, guys. We got 9 minutes, guys. Like I said, let me know what your top watch is this morning. Let me know what your top watch is. We got Mitch out here in Vegas. But yeah, let me know what your top watch is. Like I said, my two top watches today are probably CLDR and SIG. And again, this is my third day. I have to use 1,000 shares per trade. I can't trade smaller than that. And I've done this for the previous 2 days, and I haven't had a losing trade, and I've streamed it all live. So I've streamed it all live. Mostly traded VWAP fades. I think I've traded 2 VWAP fades and then 1 VWAP bounce with 1,000 shares. And so up around 200 something on the week. So I definitely have a larger cushion. And so regardless of what happens, I don't think it'll be a losing day. Or I don't think I'm going to bring my account below profit. But yeah, it's just about being selective, guys. I don't want to force anything with the big share size. I've definitely been a little bit more selective and disciplined since I scaled up some. And so again, you know, now the next step is just to take it slow, find some A+ setups, stick with those A+ setups, not try to force anything because I get bored or impatient. I just got to stick with what actually works. Wait for the positive setups, the good setups, the good risk-reward setups, and hopefully we can make some money. But let's get ready to trade the open. Remember, guys, if it's your first time joining us, we day trade live every single day. Hit that subscribe button. If you click the bell next to the sub button, it alerts you every time we go live. And we day trade live every single weekday morning on stream and attack the open every morning for free on YouTube. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Show your support. Appreciate all the new subs. We got Philip, Kinney, Mask, Davis. What's up, guys? Appreciate the subs. Welcome. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, Benzinga. Benzinga's a good recommendation for news, for sure.
You're a little low. Is Mitch low for you guys, or is it my mic?
It might just be me.
I might be able to turn it up here. Say something.
What's up? What's up?
There we go. Yeah, that should be a little bit better. That's right.
All
man,
right.
from Vegas.
Got that camera set up on the strip.
Yeah.
Think I can do another one too here. Let's see what happened here. Oh, boom, boom.
Mitch is on the strip right now, trading from Vegas. Good luck, man. Let's do this. What was my size before? My size before was like 400 shares. Eventually, I don't know, something over the weekend, I just thought about it, and it's like, look, my graph is beautiful. Like, my trading graph is beautiful. My profit and loss is beautiful, but I'm trading so small that my account doesn't really show it. You know, I'm up $600 in this account, and I'm super happy and proud of that, but it's just not enough for me, and I want a little bit more. I'd really preferably like to test a withdrawal on TradeNet. Like, that's the real goal, is I want to test a withdrawal, and so I want to build it up to a few thousand. Is what I want to do, and if I continue to use 400 shares, it's just not going to cut it. It's just not going to be fast enough, unfortunately. So I got to do what I got to do. All right, guys, let's do this. That's better, Katie. Good. GBT is FDA approval. Nice. All right, guys, we got about 6 minutes left. About 6 minutes.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Might even jump in up to 2,000 shares today. So let's do
Uh-oh.
it.
Taking a Vegas size today, huh?
Oh, I'm feeling it.
Hey, let's do it, man. I'm down for it. Um, I mean, I'm gonna take 1,000, but you've already been up in skies, so you got room. AMD spiking up here too. And just to take a look at the overall market today. So this is the market right now, guys. Let me get I'm gonna take these scanners down and get my trading platform and stuff ready. So like I said, this is my P&L in my account right now. It's at $595 in profit, and so just gonna look to keep building on that, man. Just gonna look to keep building the overall market. As you can see, the SPY's up to 297s roughly, almost 297. There we go. All right, but yeah, here's the SPY. Let me make sure that looks good. There we go. Would you guys rather see a bigger chart, or do you want to see the time and sales too? Because like I could always do this to where it's like you can still see the chart, you just can't see the time and sales. I think that's probably better. You can probably keep track of it a little bit more, I think, that way. All right. So CLDR, SIG, some of the top watches. Both of these are tradable for us. Really volatile stocks. I'm going to look to short SIG. It could very easily push up, and so I'm just going to try to react to favorable action with this one. But SIG, CLDR, both look solid here, and we're just going to look to find some other stuff too.
All right. Hey, John, can you still see me on the other camera? I'm using the webcam now. Took off my phone.
There you go. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's
Just
actually a
wanted to
good
make
camera
sure.
too. The webcam looks solid too, bro. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this webcam is pretty good.
Yeah. Here.
It's on my laptop, so.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I got you up.
All right.
CTRM
Let's do
up.
this, guys.
Oh yeah, CTRM did pop up. I did notice that one earlier. Somebody mentioned that one earlier, brought attention to it. But yeah, penny stock. I believe this one was positive earnings, if I remember correctly. Positive earnings for CTRM. Also going to take a look at CIEN and what was the other one? Work. WORK. But the cannabis stocks are actually moving. It's one of those mornings where so much is moving that it's hard to kind of keep track of it all. But CLDR, SIG are probably my two main watches. But CTRM, it did get up to 440s here. Yeah, we got Mitch back. He's back. Remember, guys, go check out Trade Ideas as well. Go check out Trade Ideas. Best scanners in the game by far. And again, I mean, there's a reason all the top traders use Trade Ideas is because they're super customizable, dynamic scanners. And again, I think if you're looking to invest in a scanner, they could easily pay for themselves if you're a decent enough trader. And so here's the link if you want to check them out. Great way to help support our channel as well. So go check out Trade Ideas. There's the link. Cool enough company to actually let me stream these scans every day.
All right, guys, less than 2 minutes for the bell. Let's do this. Let's get focused. Let's look for our pattern and nail the trade.
We got a minute and a half left. All right. Whew. I'm starting to get a little bit butterflies again. For the past few days since I scaled up in size, I've been definitely being a little bit more nervous around the open. It's just a little bit more. It's a little bit scarier to take 1,000 shares. I'm just not used to it, but it's a process I'm gonna have to go through. But yeah, 1,000 shares again. This is day 3 of 1,000 shares. We got less than a minute. Let's do this. But yeah, big movers: CTRM, SIG, CLDR. CIEN, WORK, big gap down. SPY's gapping up nicely. PANW, AMD, MU, even the cannabis stocks, CGC, CRON, CRON, ENPH gapping up. So we got some options for sure today. We got a lot of movement here. But yeah, guys, wish me luck. Let's do this. Like I said, got a little bit of a butterfly movement in my stomach right now, but I got this. I built up a cushion in the last few days to where, I made a few $100s the last few days. So we're going to see if we can finish the week out all green. Here we go, guys. We got 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Good luck. Here's the bell coming up. Good luck, guys. Here's the bell. All right, let's do this. All right, CTM spiking up here, breaking pre-market highs at 440s and looks really, really volatile. A little bit bigger of a spread here, but CTRM breaking out here right at the open. The SPY is down. The SPY's actually dropped a little bit since the bell, but we also have AMD breaking over pre-market highs here. AMD pushing over highs. PANW dropping a little bit here. We got WORK bouncing some. WORK bouncing some. And then we got SIG spiking up some here. SIG. SIG, big spike. We got CLDR spiking up, so mostly bullish open this morning. SPY's actually coming back around too, and about break even right now for the SPY, but most of the stuff I'm seeing is bullish right now, except for maybe the cannabis sector. All right, but yeah, CTRM, big moves up to 480s here. Big moves up to 480s. Solid move. All right, so we got CLDR, big move up to the 820s. We got CTRM. Maybe look for a VWAP bounce, pre-market high bounce on CTRM. Maybe. On the scanners, we got EDSA here popping up. EDSA. All right.
All right, let's see what we get here.
I don't know what's wrong with my CBD thing this morning. All right. Why is the SPY up? I mean, I don't know. SPY is up because of actually because optimism with trade talks with China is what's going on with the SPY. Here, hold it down, Mitch. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, saw MU ripped out there. MU with a 75-cent first candle.
CTRM testing the whole dollar of 5. Look at that resistance exactly at the whole dollar. CLDR, big pullback here for CLDR. I may look to short that one. Same thing with SIG. And so if we're looking at CIG or SIG and CLDR, gonna wait. Big spike up with CGC, big bounce back. EDSA looked like a possible fade, but still looking at CLDR here.
All right, CGC looking strong. Picked up some volume there in the 90s.
I'm looking at a CLDR here. I gotta change this a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. All right, so I'm looking at CLDR with a very tight risk of about 816 if it gets up to 811. I like the risk reward. Very small risk for CLDR. That's the main one I'm watching if it can pull back to the VWAP here. SPY's looking pretty bullish. It's testing 297 or so. CIEN completely broke under lows here. AMD looked pretty good for a VWAP bounce here for AMD. Not bad. I don't know where I would take my risk, but it doesn't look bad. For now, I'm waiting for a pullback on CLDR. And remember, guys, we day trade the open live every single weekday, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I've recently scaled up to 1,000 shares per trade, and so if you want to watch me win or lose, if you don't like me, still subscribe, because I might lose, and that might make you happy. And so hit that subscribe button, guys. If you click the bell next to the sub button, it's going to alert you when I do go live as well. So click the bell and turn on notifications. Nice, Will. All right, like I said, I'm waiting for CLDR here. Waiting for CLDR to specifically get up to 809, 810. And then I can use an 816 risk. All right, guys. Let's do this.
Watching JD here. It's building the 30-50s.
All right, here goes CLDR. Getting closer here. Six. There's sixes. I need about 3 more cents, 2 more cents before I get in. Never got it. It's getting close. It's up to 804. I need 805, 806 or so before I enter this one, guys. AMD might be a rejection play. Doesn't look bad for a rejection play either. 806. I might scale in with 500 shares just like I did the other day. Wait. Alright, so we got to squeeze up here. I might actually wait for a fake out fade for AMD or for CLDR here. There's 12s. It squeezed up a little bit too much for me here. And so I don't mind it now, actually. Just gonna wait to see if we get a fake out fade now. Maybe hesitating a little bit, but let's see if we get a fake out fade here. It hurts, guys. See, I hesitated with this one. This one's going to hurt. This is the one I was waiting on. If I get a bounce back to 809, I'll still take it, but that hurts, guys. Very quick washout. Would have been a $100 winner right there. Unfortunate. I saw it coming. Just hesitated. Not sure why. If it gets up to 809, like I said, I'll get into it now. But unfortunate. Well, it's back up there, so. All right, I'm in with 1,000 shares. Just jumped in. Gonna give a tight risk of about 13 or 14 now. Gotta be a little careful here, but I took the trade. We'll see if we get the flush. I like that resistance above now, too. Six. Fours. I'm going to take half off there. I took half off at 803 for a banked $30 in profit. I'm only holding 500 shares now. Let's see if we get a little bit larger flush here. I want to see a break under the whole dollar now is what we really want to see. All right, I just took another half off there. We're down at, and I'm out of that. So $102 gain. Whew.
Boom, boom.
Heart's beating fast with that one, man. The nerves were back, but that's what I wanted to do. I took it, $102 gain. All right, guys, there's one. There's one. Oof, there's that drop too, but the drop's not what I was actually looking to take advantage of. I was just looking to take advantage of the range. This drop, I could have held on to a little bit, which is unfortunate, but I can't be greedy, and it's my first time scaling up this large, and so yeah, I missed out on this really big drop, unfortunately, but took the fade. There it is.
Good work.
Thanks, bro. Man, heart's pounding in these trades, man.
Don't stress too much, man.
It's
Just another day.
It's just new for me, man. It's just new. I held it.
100%.
I held it, and it could have been a $200 or $300 gain, but like I said, I can't be greedy. I just got to be happy. I took the trade, and CLDR, beautiful fade, worked out really well. Fake out fade is what it was. It was a regular fade and a fake out fade, but there we go. Look at that AMD here too. Oh man. If you guys could hear my heartbeat, man, y'all would laugh.
I'm gonna have to get a heartbeat monitor sensor.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Yesterday it wasn't bad. Yesterday my heart was not this bad. Like, I wasn't as nervous. I think mostly because CLDR has a larger range than the stock I traded yesterday. And it's a big gapper, and these things can squeeze up quick. And so I think that's what it was. But a beautiful fade. I appreciate it, Anthony. Thanks, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm happy with it, man. I'm happy with it. $102 gain. I'll take it. We got half the people in here that are just mad that I won, you know. But Conor McGregor effect right there. All right, we got CLDR moving back up there. I don't think I'll take it again. But it is moving back up there. Yeah, I definitely could have made way more, but green is good, and I'm happy I took it. I'm like I said, I'm noticeably more emotional in these trades. But I'm getting a little bit better. But today I was definitely a little more emotional. So we'll see what else we can get. It's back up there too. CLDR's back up to the VWAP. I don't think I'm going to take it again. I'm not going to press my luck with this one, but it's up to the whole $1.08 now. And one thing I like to do with fades, if you are considering getting in this, is I like to use the previous fade as my risk. Because now, like, you enter the VWAP at 804, you can use the previous fade as your risk up here at 813. So your risk is 9 cents. And then your reward is all the way down at 780 down here. At the very least 790. So, you know, your risk reward is good. Even the first profit target would be better than 1-to-1. All right, guys, what do you guys see this morning? What do you guys see? Nice, E-Rock. Hey, man, you and me both, brother. Look at AMD. AMD's actually right at the VWAP here.
Momo shooting off there. Was looking at that one for a pullback, but didn't get it. It shot off.
Momo, let me take a look. Yeah, we got CLDR that's up there now. We got AMD that's right at the VWAP too. A little bit lower, but not bad. Yeah, Momo pushed up. What was the big penny stock that was moving? VTVT. We got some stuff moving on the high of the day Momo scanner. If you like penny stocks, VTVT is gapping up some. VTVT, PRCP is moving up. EDSA is moving. I don't know if it's moving up necessarily, but high of the day Momo scanner's got some stuff. MNK. I know somebody was talking about that this morning too. There's AMD right at the VWAP. It's more of a rejection than a fade, but I don't mind the risk level on AMD of about 85 or so. You get in at like 77, your risk is 85, your risk is 8 cents. A big reward down to like 55 or so, at least 50 maybe. So it doesn't look bad there. Not a bad looking fade for AMD. MNK just broke lows there. Hey, so yeah, so you did the panic dip by E-Rock, and that's something I always talk about too. Like, there's more than one way to trade using the VWAP, right? You can either use it as a resistance or a rejection point, or you can also do the panic dip buy, which is just buy it at the low and then sell right around the VWAP as your reward target, because a lot of time it's going to fade there. So you're basically taking the other side of my trade, not against me. You're just trading the bounce at the low of the day. So nice work, bro. AMD squeezed up. Glad I didn't jump in that one. CLDR doesn't look bad here, but SIG for a fake out fade doesn't look bad either. Right around 417, but I think it's going to reject here too. Huh. Alright, guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button. We day trade live every single weekday morning. So if you want to show your support for what we're doing here, we just try to be real people out here and just day trade every day for you. So you could see, we're not faking gains. We're not hiding and cherry picking our winners. We're just showing you guys what it's actually like to day trade live every day, win or lose.
Bam, bam. Wham, bam.
You got the sun in your eyes, man. You got the sun in your eyes.
Oh,
Bro.
without a doubt,
Sun's
man. The
coming
sun
up today,
coming
man.
up here, just like gling.
I'm kind of jealous, bro. I like the sun, man. Get some sun up in there, man. Anyone else hear a nose whistle? Funky pants.
Etsy back up there, guys. This has faded twice already. This is gonna be the third fade if it completes.
Yeah, Etsy. Looks good.
Yeah, that's as good as it gets for a fade for us.
The range is too big for me and my 1,000 shares today.
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
CLDR ended up squeezing up, so I'm glad I didn't jump in that one either. Hey, appreciate the sub, Ron. Welcome to the team, bro. Appreciate the sub, man. Like I said, everybody else, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Show your support for what we're doing here. We day trade live every day. We show you everything, and so if you appreciate that, the transparency, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications.
Hey, Matt, with a VWAP bounce there. Not the biggest, but I was looking at that one for a potential play. Just never grabbed 51.
AMD looks like a fake out fade here. Oh, man, part of me wants to just be done for the day.
Just take a deep breath, man. It's not the biggest deal.
I mean,
Gotta find a good chart. That's what you want to make sure of.
I mean, I really don't mind AMD here with a risk of like 89. So my risk is about 90 cents. Or 9 cents. $90.
The SPY ripped out there.
SIG is up at the VWAP. SIG. Yeah, I don't mind AMD with a risk level of 89 now. You get in around here, your risk is about 9 cents. Your reward target can be way down here at like 60. And so you got about a 20 cent reward target, 9 cent risk. Better than 2 to 1 slightly. CLDR kind of looks like a fake out fade too at this point. It's up to 803. You got some added confirmation at around 812 or so. Hey, nice, Carlos. Nice work, bro. Congrats. Yeah, CGC ripped today. CGC ripped up. Yeah, AMD, a little bit of sketchy action there. Probably would have gotten stopped out if I would have jumped in. It looked like a fake out fade, and it's still early, but it looks like it's going to tap that 31.89 level, which would have been my risk if I would have jumped in. So probably glad I didn't. CLDR on the other hand looks a little bit better because you could still use that 813 risk, and your risk is like 10 cents. Big reward too. SIG is up at the VWAP too. I'm thinking about whether I want to short CLDR again here. It doesn't look bad. If it rejects here. It's got a lot of support at that whole dollar of 8, but it looks weak.
All right, guys, watching this SIG build here. 5-minute shows still long. If it squeezes up here through 14s, I might go ahead and long this.
Just be careful. It kind of looks like a fake out fade from my end, but
Yeah, no, it's a 1-minute bear pattern, 5-minute long pattern.
right.
And this is how you can use multiple time frames to find micro and macro moves.
Right. Here, let me throw you up. Put you up here.
Yep. So when I'm looking to see, guys, is that hold. You saw this right here. This is my real big sign that there's some bulls getting in here. This little curve and harmy. So I'm looking for the sizing to jump in here. 1410s, show a whole bunch of volume, then we can get in there, risk off to 14, try to get it back up there to that 1450.
All right, I got you up.
All right, looking for the stacked volume, guys. Looking for that little curve effect here. We got this curve effect right down here. It should have faded down and broken this, but it's holding right here. Want to see the volume that gets in here. There you go. Got some big orders coming through there now.
Yeah, mostly mid caps, cannabis, microchip, tech is what I look for VWAP plays on.
This is what I'm really seeing, the 5-minute chart. You see on the 5-minute chart, it looks a lot different.
Yep. I don't know what seminar fees are. I don't know, bro.
I'm not getting enough volume to break it out the trend here.
Do you have any float or news requirements? I don't want it to be super small of a float. It just depends. Catalyst is more insignificant to me. What I do look at is the longer term chart to look at the overall long term extension. You know, so if I'm shorting it, I want to look for a little bit longer term overextension on the upside. And then, you know, most of the time, the news can be good, even if the news is good. Like CLDR had good news, right? But I still shorted it. So the news is less significant. It's just about extension overall. So like when we get a big gap up like CLDR, a big percentage gap up, a lot of the time, even if the news is great, I'm still going to look to short it because I'm not holding it that long. And so long-term fundamental analysis isn't super crucial for me to really do because I'm not holding the stock long enough. And it's something like if you're going to be trading longer day trades, then, you know, fundamentals are going to be more key. But if you're just trading scalps or 5-minute trades, long terms aren't going to be as significant because I'm just trying to take advantage of the swings on the intraday chart, if that makes sense.
All right, long here, guys. 1391s here. 1391s. Looking to cover a little bit here as it breaks 14s.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Julio. Welcome, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the subscribe, brother. It's looking
There
good.
you go. Sold a little bit there. Now let's let it break out through 1410s, and I'll hit an add. I'll add another 1,000 shares if it breaks out through 1410 here. Took 3120 off here. Now I'm looking for it to break out here. Scalped
good.
a little bit, looking for it to break out, and I'll add.
Yeah, AMD actually faded really nicely, so that one would have worked out. I know my emotions are going to be a little bit worse today, but it is what it is. I mean, I can't be greedy here, but yeah, AMD would have worked out. Beautiful risk level 2 at that 3189. Held really well. Back down to 3160, so is what it is. That one looks really solid for you.
Yep, looking great here. Just want to see the volume jump in here, stack in here at 1413s. And then I'll show the volume just jumping in there, breaking it out of the trend line.
Yeah, no worries.
All right, this is where I want to see the volume come in. There's 4,500 there at 12s.
Hey, appreciate the sub. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. Welcome to the team.
There's 1416s, guys.
Remember, we do this live every single day. We day trade the open, win or lose every single day. So if you want to see what it's really like, remember to hit the subscribe button. Looking good, though.
Yep.
CGC is fading. CGC is just at the VWAP. So it kind of looks like a VWAP bounce. So the VWAP bounce is like a VWAP fade flipped upside down. So that's kind of what CGC looks like. It had a really bullish move at the open, and then it pulled back to the VWAP, and now it's bouncing right off of the VWAP. The VWAP on my chart's at 25.28, and so it went almost exactly down to the VWAP for a VWAP bounce. It went down to 25.25, which is also the quarter dollar, and now it's bouncing back up. So it looks like a VWAP bounce.
All right, guys, we just got to protect ourselves in this down move and see if there's volume that's going to fill in and get us back up there. 84s is the out right there. Boom, out with the last 400 shares.
Oh, there you are.
Just lagged a little bit there.
Yeah, I was watching.
Lost a little bit. Yeah, the internet lagged. That's how it goes. No, it's not that big of a deal. $56 loss. Give myself a chance there. If we would have broke out through 14s there, we would have had at least a $200 gain. Let's keep looking.
All right, let me pull this down. All right. I mean, I typically like to see volume. Volume, I mean, it depends. They can be done without volume, and Mitch is a little bit better at the lower volume stocks with fades than I am, but they could be done without volume. My preference is volume, though. I like to see some volume at least, but it's all relative to the person. SPY just got a huge rip up, and then came right back down. So look at the overall market right now, guys. The SPY. Big rip up there to 298s. Came all the way back down to 297.70s though. But big rip in the SPY. Some type of news must have come out, or maybe, dare I say, a tweet? Let's see. I mean, we had some type of tweet, but man, he is always on Twitter, bro. This dude is on Twitter more than me, man. This dude's always on Twitter. Sheesh, man. But yeah, nothing really significant for the market. Let's see. Let me know if you guys know why the market spiked like that. Yeah, the market just spiked Netron for sure. You can see the SPY here. The SPY's been really bullish. Are we gonna break 300 today? Are we gonna break 300? Probably not today, but it's possible. But unlikely, I'd say. Yeah, AMD if it pulls back maybe for a fake out fade. We'll see. I'm gonna try to give it some time. But yeah, if you want to use the same platform as us guys, we use TradeNet. Regardless of how you feel about them, I think the risk reward for their packages is really, really solid. If you think about it, you pay $350 while they're on sale, and you can get packages on sale right now for $350. And each intro package comes with 14,000 in buying power with the funded account. So once you're approved for the funded account, it comes with 14K in buying power to trade with. No PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want, like Mitch and I do. And there's also pretty cheap commissions if you use small size. One of the reasons that I traded small for so long was because I could do that. I could buy 200 shares and pay $5 for a complete round trip in commissions. And so just really cheap commissions for small size, which is really favorable for new traders. They could take it small, gain experience in the market without dwindling their account down a ton with commissions, and actually learn to trade. But even the commissions with larger size aren't that bad as well, but it also comes with a day trading course, a demo account to trade with before you get your funded account, and then chat room access as well. And I think that bundle just makes sense. The way it works is it's like a prop firm is the best way I can describe it. And so it's like you pay for the package, you get a certain amount of buying power that they supply you with, and then there's a profit split. So any profit you make on your package, on your intro package, comes with a 70-30 split. So you keep 70, they keep 30. And there's a max loss of 700. And so if you go under 13,300, they close you down. But you're only paying $350 for the package, and so you're paying half of what your max loss is. So you're getting twice as much. And I think that deal just makes sense. I think it makes sense for new traders especially. And it's one of the ways that new traders specifically, and any trader really, can short stocks without needing over $2,000 like most brokers make you. Most brokers are going to make you have a margin account to short stocks. And so I think it just makes sense. There's the link if you want to check them out. And yeah, it's a great way to help support the channel, guys. So if you want to help support our channel and you're interested in using the same platform as us, I mean, this is one of the ways, like I said, we can short stocks. And I think shorting stocks is really hard to do as a new trader. I think most of the time new traders are kind of reserved to just going long and everything. And so, I think it makes sense. Hold that $100, John. Texas Hold'em. Yeah, man. Poker's my first love, man. Poker's my first love. It's what I really started to get good at first. It kind of taught me how to calculate risk reward quickly as well. And so I think the transition from poker to trading was much easier. It kind of allowed me to learn how to calculate risk reward quickly.
Thinking about Etsy here. Just gotta open up risk. Can't take 1,000 shares. If I do, I have to really be careful with the size because this has a big range.
Yeah, man. 1,000 shares would be kind of risky for this one, man. I think just a huge range.
100%.
It doesn't look bad though, especially if it breaks underneath the VWAP.
See if I get a bounce here close to 80.
Yeah, I'll put you back up. I
Yeah,
don't see
just
anything I
waiting.
like right now. There we go.
I need to get some coffee.
Yeah, man. Coffee helps, bro. For me though, lately it's been making me super nervous in the trades though, man.
Yeah, the caffeine. I used to get that with the high share size also.
Yeah.
Caffeine actually makes you sweat. Feel a little risque.
Yeah, man.
All right, there was that little pop up. Let's see if we get a good bid so I can get in here.
Like I said, guys, we day trade live at the open every single weekday morning. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on notifications. We go live every weekday. The last time we missed a stream was over a year ago, I think. And so hit the subscribe button. The reason we go live every day is so you guys can actually follow along with us and know that we're know that we're not faking gains here. Know that we're not cherry picking our winners. You can see all of our trades live. We day trade live every day, regardless of whether we win or lose. And so if you appreciate that transparency, hit the subscribe button, click the bell.
What's up with the SPY?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say like, here's the thing, like, I've been trading the VWAP fade for years, and you're going to have periods in the time where it's not the VWAP's fault. It's just the market's fault, right? You're going to have periods of time where stocks are crossing over and under the VWAP, and that generally shows you a choppy neutral trend, right? Choppy neutral trends are obviously not as good to trade VWAP strategies because the VWAP's a trend indicator, and you want a stock to pick a trend and pick a direction with the VWAP. And so there's going to be some times when it just doesn't work super well. And I have slumps. I have red, losing streaks as well. But for the most part, I mean, if you stay selective enough, it generally works fairly well. You just got to find the right stocks. Sectors are going to slow down. Sectors are going to slow down. Certain stocks are going to slow down. And so you just got to find other ones to look at when that happens.
Too slow here. Given any chance to build volume. Not liking it as much. SIG going back up there.
Yeah,
Stop me out.
Still kind of looks like a fake out fade though to me. I like
Yeah.
it's got that resistance at 418. If it breaks that, it looks kind of bullish.
GBT breaking out of the bearish trend.
AMD breaking lows. AMD's tanking here. Yeah, there goes SIG. There goes the drop. We'll see if it holds under 14. Maybe I should have taken it. I was really considering it.
All right. Gonna take a shot here with Etsy.
What's your risk? Right around 48.90 or so?
49.
That's good. Big risk, big reward, small risk. Looks good.
Oh, let's try to get it below VWAP there. There you go. Good move towards VWAP there.
Yep.
Now let's try to get it to break VWAP. Once we get that breakage of VWAP, I'm going to be looking to increase size.
There goes SIG. Bummed out about that one. Was about to take that one too with the risk of 1420. It just dropped a little bit too soon. CGC maybe for rejection here.
Let's do this. Come on, it's.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing with Etsy is, like, you got a lot of resistance above you now. You got that resistance at 48.80. You got the resistance at 48.90. You got the whole dollar resistance at 49. So you got a lot of resistance above it. You got some support underneath you, too, but you got a lot of levels to kind of guide, I think.
Yeah. And we want to make a move towards that 48.50 and then try to crack that. Now show confirmation. Got to be careful with squeezes, though. This stock is down a lot. So, can't let myself get squeezed out too big here. Just stick to the trade. Comes a push. Gotta be careful here, guys. All right, getting out here, guys. Got out there.
Yeah, squeeze happened quick.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Let's see if we can find some bullish stocks.
All right, let me see. SPY ripping up. SPY's up to 298.20 here. We'll see if we can find some support at 298. That one looks interesting. Yeah, no worries. No worries, man. Happy to help, bro. That's what we're here for, brother. Scott. What's up, Scott? How you doing today, bro? How's them penny plays working, man? Yeah. Cleaning my glasses, sorry. How's this penny plays working out, bro? I saw a few of them moving today, man.
Looking at MU here. Potential VWAP bounce play.
Yeah, I see that one. I traded that one. I traded the VWAP bounce. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but I did trade some VWAP bounces too. EDSA close. You're close. Yeah, EDSA is at the VWAP too. Looks interesting. CLDR ripping up there. CIEN looks okay if it could pull back to 20s, but SPY ripping up here. It's up to 298.40s. Maybe test the half dollar of 298.50 here, but a big bullish move on the SPY right now. EDSA. Try to test 5. Maybe you're going to rip here. What happened to my up in 5 minutes scanner? What happened here? Huh. Let's put that up, I guess. Remember, guys, to go check out Trade Ideas. Best scanners in the game. Super customizable. There's a reason all the top traders use Trade Ideas is because they're legitimately the best scanners in the game, in my opinion. You know, if you look at all the top traders, you'll realize, like, most of them are using Trade Ideas. And, like I said, there's a huge reason for that. Best scanners in the game. Easily best scanners in the game. Wait, are these? That's what happened. And so if you want to check out Trade Ideas, there's the link. I'll post the link in the chat. If you use promo code BT15 at checkout, you get 15% off Trade Ideas. So go check them out. Let's do this, guys. What does everybody see? There's the market up to 298.50s here, so the market's looking bullish, looking strong. AMD might pull back to the VWAP, and we still have SIG, which is right around there. I like the resistance. I wanted to get in it earlier. I'm looking at it with a 415 risk, and it's at 409, so the risk can be pretty tight. I think you do got maybe 420 or 1420. Risk might be a little bit better, but looks okay here. EDSA spiking up. If you like penny stocks, EDSA just broke over the VWAP. It's up to 503. Broke over the whole dollar now. Oh, man. I missed SIG. I was really considering it too. I just bounced right back, so maybe it was a good thing. But probably could have taken profits there. I don't know. Yeah, there's 97s. Unfortunate, but... AMD slowly kind of creeping back towards the VWAP. We also have to be wary of the overall market, though, because the market's up to 298.70s now, and it just looks really, really strong. And so shorting anything right now, I think, might be a little bit too risky for me, just with the way the market's moving. You also got the cannabis stocks moving. CLDR is breaking over highs here, so CLDR just broke the high of the day. Still have the high of pre-market high up at 840 for CLDR. But with the market ripping like this, going to be tough to short anything, I think. What's up, Relentless? What's up, bro? I'm going to make the new daily highs thing a little bit bigger here so we can see that, because I think there's going to be more high breaks right now with the market than low breaks. There we go. We got all these high breaks. CTXS, V, Amazon, Google breaking highs, Grub, Amazon breaking highs, Grub, Google breaking highs. So bullish movement in the market right now. Etsy squeezing up too. So I think you got out at the right time, Mitch. Squeezed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was breakdown or breakout. Third third fade is always going to be more of that kind of move.
Right.
We saw two good fades on it earlier. I went for the third one, and that's how it goes. Sometimes it's going to hit, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, man, it happens, brother. You know, it is what it is. I mean, losses are a part of trading for sure.
Oh yeah, not stressing it at all. Spent more than this on dinner last night.
Yeah.
Checked out that Hell's Kitchen here in Vegas, man.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
How was it? Good,
it
huh?
was really good, man. Really good. Got to see one of the winners from 2 seasons ago, Michelle.
Nice.
So
Yeah, man.
that was pretty fun.
I was thinking of Kitchen Nightmares, not Hell's Kitchen. My wife's had me watching Kitchen Nightmares before, but never Hell's Kitchen. I don't think I've ever seen that one. All right, guys. Well, we're just waiting. See what else we can find. Market's squeezing up really bullish action in the overall market right now, so we're just being patient here. See what we can get.
Yep.
Market's overbought, you think? I mean, you never know, I guess.
Momo with a move.
SIG is still looking really interesting to me, and it seems to be trending away from not away from the market, just not following the market at all. And the big thing I like about it is that it has all of this resistance that it recently built above it right here at 1417 or so. And so it has a bunch of resistance right there. If it bounces up to 1410, I might short it and then use that 1417 area as my risk for SIG. We'll give it some time. That's the only one I'm really considering right now. But again, I think shorting into a really bullish market is a little bit scary for me right now, but it doesn't look bad. Starting to consider it. Let's just see. I think I'd have to maintain that 1417 risk. Yeah, man, I was looking at 1408. There's the drop down to 14. Market is extremely overbought. Yeah. Oh, you're saying intraday it's overbought. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. It looks overbought. Just a lot of extension on the upside. I could see it pulling back here. But, I mean, again, you look at the long-term chart. It just depends on what the long-term chart shows you. And it's not too bad on the long-term chart. I mean, it stayed in this range for so long, like this range right here. So it stayed in this range between 294 and really right around 283s or 284. So about that $10 range right there. It stayed there for so long that it finally just broke out of that range in the last day or two. And so, a big bullish move after breaking out of that obvious range it had for so long isn't necessarily surprising, I guess. But, we'll see what happens. There's the pullback, though, so maybe you're right. Maybe, maybe we'll get a pullback for sure. Oh, you're talking about EDSA, right, Scott? In the morning, do you scan for just an overnight gap and relative volume? In the morning time, typically with VWAP strategies, I'm looking at gap ups. Like the way I trade these is I look for gapping stocks. Mostly gap ups, right? I want to see gap ups and I want to see extension on the upside. And that's usually when you see gap ups, right? You see a big gap up, even if the catalyst is positive. even if it's a good catalyst. The extension on the upside a lot of the time will give me a short-term downward swing for a VWAP fade or a rejection or a fake out fade. So the short term will give me a nice little swing down, regardless of what the long-term chart's going to tell me most of all. But the short-term intraday extension, kind of like how Young is talking about the SPY being extended, whenever you get a huge gap up like that, a lot of the time it's going to pull back at least some. And that's what I'm taking advantage of with a VWAP fade. Of course, I trade other stocks that don't necessarily fade. Or that don't necessarily. SIG, man. You guys heard me talking about this one too, man. Look, there it goes. This is the only one I was really considering about shorting. Beautiful fade. Like I said, you could have used this level up here as your risk. Very tight risk, big reward. And then look at this drop for SIG. I would have nailed that trade. I was exactly right with the SIG. It's just unfortunate. That one hurts, man. That one hurts. I can't be too upset. I mean, I'm up today. This is my third green day in a row after scaling up in size. And since I've scaled up to 1,000 shares, I actually haven't had one losing trade. And
Here comes the volume. Look at MU.
I'm mad about SIG, man. I missed this one, dude.
MU breaking out.
Let's see. Yeah, there goes MU too. Oh, man, I'm mad about SIG. Beautiful fake out fade. Just missed it. Just hesitated. I don't know why I hesitated for that one.
Yeah, it's a big range. You're trying to take 1,000 shares, creates that emotion,
right? But if I
and
get
the hesitation,
right?
That's why it always happens to me, man. It's hesitation only comes from like taking the plan, doing the complete idea, having the strategy there, but then not taking the trade.
Right.
And that's when I get upset with even myself, because we're trying to execute plans. We're not really trying to create them just to have them there, put them on the side. And that's really the hard part of sizing up, I think, is getting to that decision making, and then not only taking the idea, but then actually taking the decision to take the trade and getting into the trade. And
right.
it definitely takes some subjectiveness, and you got to get to the point where you're just being objective, looking for the strategy, nailing the trades, and regardless of the outcome, you take it the same way.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what you said. It's just about I had the plan, and even though it's got a big range, though, it's like I was thinking about getting in at 14.10. My risk would only be 14.17, so it'd be a 7-cent risk, huge reward, and that's it hurts. It's like a 6-to-1 trade at least. You know? And that's what hurts.
Those are the ones that hurt you. Also, you get both sides. You know that you took the plan, you had everything to take the trade, just didn't actually take the trade, and then you get the FOMO side of, man, it was a really good idea, a really good plan, just got to execute it. That's all it is.
Yeah, man. And it is what it is. Like I said, I can't be too greedy. Mitch knows how it is. Every time I try to scale up in size, it's like I scale up in size, I take a massive loss, and then I kind of scurry back down to small size. Happens every time, right? So this is the one time that I've scaled up in size, and it's been going really, really well. I haven't had one losing day since I scaled up on Tuesday. Since I started to scale up, I've only taken 1,000 shares per trade, and I haven't lost yet. And so finally, I have some positive variance for me when I scale up in size. And I should have my account up to around $700 now, so most I've ever built my account up to. Pushing towards 1,000 in profits, guys. We'll see what happens, but I've been pretty consistent with this. For once, I've been pretty consistent scaling up, man, and it's been fun, but been nerve-wracking too. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every single weekday, showing you guys everything. I think the trading world is filled with charlatans, and that, I think that we just try to live stream every day, regardless of whether we win or lose. Sometimes we're going to win, sometimes we're going to lose. But the big thing is that we trade every day on stream. And so we just try to show you guys what it's actually like trading. And so you guys can see the emotion that we have. You can see the frustrations that we have sometimes. And you can see the happiness that we have sometimes when we win. And of course, the goal is to curb all of those emotions, but that comes with time. But what we try to do here is just live stream every day. Sometimes we trade a lot, sometimes we only trade once. And we just try to show you what it's actually like to day trade the open every single morning. And it's all for free on YouTube. We don't charge for anything. Everything we put out there is free. And so if you appreciate what we do here, hit that subscribe button. Share your love. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell if you want to turn on notifications. Like I said, we go live every single day. We share our scanners. And go check out Trade Ideas 2. Best scanners in the game. I'll post that link here as well. But yeah, show your love for what we're doing here. Hit that subscribe button. Click the bell if you want to show your support.
Definitely, traders. This is how you go ahead and continue pushing us and continue helping yourself. One of the best things that we try to do for you guys is try to teach you guys complete trading plans. I think that's what we stress the most, is creating complete trading plans and then having excellent risk management. These are the two top skills that traders have. They're able to create and make decisions, and at the same time, like I always say, trading really doesn't really mean high risk. It just means high consequence, meaning that every single time you take a trade, there's a lot of riding on it. And so with that, you got to understand how to adjust, take your measured risk, and then always having that idea that there's high consequence. So you go ahead and you focus, you take the trades that are your complete trading plan, your strategy, and you reap the benefits.
That's right, man. And it's a process. Like we try to teach systematic trading, right? Like, listen, you got some other YouTubers, right? And I'm not trying. You guys know me. I don't ever mention names. I'm not trying to mention names. But some of these YouTubers, they just kind of blindly jump in the trade, right? They just jump in the trade. They don't set a plan, and if they do set a plan, they're definitely not telling you the plan. But they don't set a plan. They just kind of jump in. They don't know where their risk is. They don't know where the reward is. All they know is that it looks good or that it's a dip, And they don't have any type of plan. Mitch and I, we actually try to do systematic trading. So we try to teach you how to develop a system around your trading that has to do with risk and reward, right? So when you hear us enter a trade, almost every single time we're saying, okay, this level's my risk. I'm going to try to take profits at this level here. That's our system, and it works. And so, that's what we teach. Regardless of whether we win or lose, we just try to teach you how to build your own system. And we do it for free. Everything we put out there is free. And so you could say, oh, well, whatever you want about us, but we just try to put it all out there for free, And so we just try to teach systematic trading, which is what you see me doing here. We have a system that I follow. I know where my risk is. I know where my reward is. And I typically try to give myself twice as much reward as my risk. So that way, even if I'm only 50% accurate, I'm still break even. That's the goal, at least. But yeah, appreciate the new sub. Y Lin, welcome, bro. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the subscribe, brother. MRS?
Not seeing much. Not seeing much here.
Yeah, mRNS spiked up. What's the SPY doing? SPY pulled back some. We might get some VWAP bounces. Did you guys ever think about trading ETFs that correlate off natural gas? Here, hold on, guys.
All right, guys, looking for stocks to trade here. Looking for stocks to trade. Trying to find a good one here.
My dad called me to tell me I shouldn't vape. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, man. All right.
Not getting on that Jules life.
Yeah, man. I told him, I was like, look, I was like, I vape CBD. I vape CBD, not nicotine. And so I don't vape nicotine. I'm out of the nicotine loop. All right.
All right. The only thing I'm watching here is if CTRM is gonna go crazy, just get a random spike of volume. We got a big spike of volume at 4, but
Smart, man. Hey, GJB. Man, that is about the hardest abbreviation to say. GJB was talking about SMAR. And look at this fade on SMAR, man. That was a pretty fade. That was a pretty fade. You got the risk up here at like 45. Big reward down here. You know, that was a nice fade. Missed it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. The stock, Scott was talking about. See, the issue with this is that it's just so choppy, right? At least for my style of trading. You got EDSA, it's just crossing over, under, over, under. And so it's like, there's no way for me to trade that, you know, with the VWAP. Like I said, I've had people in the comment section of my videos say, you're a terrible trader. The VWAP is garbage. All it does, stocks cross over and under the VWAP all day. You know, like I've had comments like that. And I've had to sit there and break it down and be like, look, if a stock is crossing over and under the VWAP, it doesn't have enough volume. You know, the volume is low, right? Like the way you trade the VWAP is you wait for a stock to pick a trend because the VWAP's a trend indicator. So if it's above the VWAP, it's in an upward trend. Intraday trend. I do want to clarify, it's an upward intraday trend, not long-term, intraday. And if it's below the VWAP, it's in a downward intraday trend. And so the way you trade that is you understand what direction the stock is going. If the stock is maintaining below the VWAP when it bounces back to the VWAP, you can short that and look to take advantage of the stock maintaining that downward trend. That's all we're doing with the VWAP trades. If the stock crosses over and under the VWAP, it's a neutral trend. It's choppy. It's not picking a trend. It's not picking a direction. That's how you trade the VWAP. That's what you do. Quick little lesson on VWAP trading there.
boom,
Yeah,
boom.
CBD's hemp is completely legal in Texas. Hemp is completely legal. They sell it at gas stations here. What is CLDR? And remember, guys, if you want to use the same platform and broker that Mitch and I use, you know, listen, guys, there's a ton of huge benefits to using TradeNet and TEFs, right? Like, think about it like this. You buy the intro package. It's $350. You help your favorite YouTube channel. And at the same time, the funded account comes with 14,000 in buying power to trade with. It comes with 14K in BP to trade with. There's no PDT rule, and you can actually short stocks, which you're not really going to find anywhere else. Commissions are also really, really cheap if you use small sizing. Like if you buy 1, 2, 300 shares, your commission's like $5 for a round trip. Just ridiculously cheap. And that allows you to take it slow. Take your time, learn how to actually trade the market. And if you think about it, you know, you're paying $350. Some paper trading platforms for 2 months cost the equivalent of what the intro package costs. Some chat rooms for 2 months cost the equivalent of what the intro package costs. And the intro package comes with the day trading chat room access, a demo account for a few weeks as well, and the funded account, and a trading course. And like I said, you could short stocks. There's a lot of benefits to it, and I think it just makes sense. It's one of the ways that new traders can learn for cheap. Because what happens when new traders typically start to trade? They deposit thousands into conventional brokers, and most of the time they lose that. Where I think, to be fair, I think most people are going to lose their TradeNet account as well. I think most new traders are just going to lose, regardless of what broker they pick. But this is just a much cheaper option, and the risk reward is there. You know, it is like a prop firm. There's a 70-30 split. So, you know, it is like a prop firm in that regard. But, you know, there's a 70-30 split. So you're still keeping 70% of your profits. And the max loss is $700. You're only paying $350 for the package. And so I think it just makes sense. If you want to help support our channel, I'll post this link here as well. But yeah, like I said, I think it's one of the ways that new traders can get started for cheap. Comes with a trading course, comes with a demo account, comes with chat room access, and more importantly, comes with the funded account. Or a large majority of people are approved for the funded account, and they can day trade for cheap with cheap commissions, and it just makes sense, I think. So if you want to check that out, help support the channel, there's the link. Just posted the link in the chat if you want to check that out. Yeah, CLDR pulling back to the VWAP could bounce here.
All right,
Big
guys.
pullback in
Gonna
CLDR.
take one more trade here. One more trade. High of the day short here. 49.60s, 63 for MU. Took a little share size in this. Not gonna take 1,000 shares in this, guys. If I ever take a trade like this, you always got to limit yourself, especially when you're not playing what I call your bread and butter. If it's your bread and butter, hey, take some swings. You know that's what you trade in and every day. Like VWAP fades for us. Those are the trades we want to take the biggest sizing. Just because we've seen them play out over time, the probability is always higher for those to play in our direction.
Wait, you're about to get in something? My bad, man.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, let me throw you
Yep.
up.
Just took a little trade here. Gonna take one shot here. It's not the biggest risk here. Another $50.
Here, guys. Sorry, let me get Mitch up. Let me see. There we go. Alright, let me bring myself up here so I can be right next to Mitch.
All right, guys. Just don't want to see 63s break out here. Love 63s. We'll just get out, call it a day. If it breaks down here, we'll look for it to coming down to the VWAP.
There you go.
Looking good for us.
Projection looks good, yeah. Plus, it gives you a really obvious risk level too, because like that's where the other high was, and so I like that.
Let's sit back, relax. Let's see what happens here. All right. That's another thing. When you take bigger share size, I know that a lot of traders get too eagerly doing what I call ticker watching.
Me.
It happens, man. Hey, can't blame you, bro.
Yeah.
It's a normal thing to do. Is to start ticker watching, where you're watching every single tick. And what that does is it just creates emotion, bigger and bigger and bigger. You got to remember, the market is there to trick us, not to actually kind of give us just the like where you can see the perfect pattern and it plays out every time. So what you really need to be doing is kind of looking at the overall stock. If you get too ticker watching or too ticker happy, we can call it, you start getting and creating FOMO within the tick. Every move that it does, if it ticks up, you feel, man, this is going against me. Or every move that it ticks down, oh, I got to be careful here, guys. And that's not really the way that you want to be thinking once you're in a trade. We talk about this. Once you're in a trade, the only thing that matters is the important levels. The levels that you establish, the risk and reward, and that's what you should be focusing on. You can look at the volume coming into the stock, but something that happens to a lot of traders is they start ticker watching, they get too happy, or they get too nervous on one side, and then take the trade completely away from their complete plan.
Young
All right.
saying, does MU follow the market closely? Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't, though. Sometimes it trends against the market. It just depends. It's a microchip stock, kind of like AMD. You'll hear me talk about AMD a lot as well. And so sometimes those will trend with the market and sometimes they'll trend against it. What I typically like to see is like I look at pre-market and really right at the open. And if it's doing what the market is doing in pre-market, a lot of the time that will kind of signify that it's following the market. And if it's gapping down but the market's gapping up, then you kind of know it might not be following the market on that particular day. Basically how I do it.
All right.
You got the pop with EDSA. Nice, bro. Let me check it out. Yeah, there it goes. Popping up there. CLDR might give us that bounce too, and AMD's right at the VWAP too.
Looking
little
for a
too late for me to
bounce
trade
over 40s to add into and take a swing down to the VWAP. It's beautiful out here, man. Sun's
man.
up now.
I'm jealous, bro.
Gonna have to show it off in a second.
Yeah, man, I'm jealous, man. Hey, bro, we're gonna plan it out one day, bro. Like, listen, Vegas. I've never been to Vegas, and Vegas is like I'm a big poker player, right? Like the way I paid for my first intro package on TradeNet was with Poker Profits, right? If you look at my Shark Scope, my poker name on Global Poker is Jukebox Johnny. And you can look at my stats on poker. I'm in sit and goes. I'm in the money 40% of the time, which is like solid, you know. But I've never played in Vegas. I've never gone to Vegas. Never played there. It's kind of like a bucket list thing. I want to go play poker in Vegas, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely different playing online and playing in person.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it's Johnny Jukebox. Let me see what my name is. There it is. Oh yeah. And this is just one
Nice
of my
rejection
accounts.
there.
This is my latest one with a $20 deposit. This is my poker graph. So, made about $90 in profit with a $20 deposit. So, over 400% gain. Poker stats are solid, man.
Catch up with the chat here.
It's my first love, man. It's my first love, bro. Poker is.
All right.
John, does the U.S. market trade stock futures? What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, and if you guys want to know where I got that nickname, Jukebox Johnny, it's an old nickname one of my friends gave me. Because I always tried to control the radio. What do you mean by that, though, Gaurav? Does the U.S. market trade stock futures? You can trade futures, you know? I don't really know what you mean by that. I'm not really a futures trader. I don't really keep track of the futures market, to be honest. So... And remember, guys, the World Series of Day Trading starts in a few weeks. You know, in about 2 weeks, the World Series of Day Trading starts, but sign up ends in about a week, in exactly a week. And so, if you want to join my team for this competition, let's do it. Let's join my team here, and let's win this thing. The top 3 places alone in my team win packages. The top spot wins a student package worth about $3,000. The second and third place in my team alone win intro packages, and it's completely free to apply to and enter. It starts on the 17th and it goes for 6 trading days. Then the top 20 people in the total competition win packages as well. Completely free to enter and sign up to, completely free to apply to, and sign-ups ending on the 12th, I believe. And so if you want to join my team, be a part of it, let's win this thing. There's the link. I'll post that. I'm not sure, Gaurav, to be honest. I'm not sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong answer for that, man. Never really been super involved with futures, though. So not really sure.
All right. There you go. Almost down to the VWAP here.
Yeah, beautiful drop for you, bro. Here, let me make this so they can see. I realize they can't see your unrealized profit. Let me make that. There we go. Looks good. Nice work, bro.
Yeah, just saw the overall market too extended, pulling back. This stock trying to pull back also. Correlation, and so I went with it.
You might have to wait a little while, Young. It might take a little while. They're just super packed because they have so many signups already. Not just with my team, but just in general, they got tons of signups. So thousands, and so they're packed. I'm sure you'll get it though. If you don't get it after a little bit, just let me know. I'll reach out to them and see.
All right.
How long do you trade for each day? There seems to be a lot of good opportunities. How do you know when to stop trading?
Oof. That
Uh,
one's a hard one.
yeah, man.
I say rules.
Right. I have a rule. I used to have more rules than I do now because I've realized I actually traded better bending my rules a little bit. Um, but typically, the way I've been trading the last 4 or 5 months, I've been trading much more actively. But with this now, it's like with bigger sizing, I'm definitely being way more selective, and I'm trading much less with this larger sizing. But I typically trade, you know, I typically stop by about 11 o'clock market time. 10:30, 11 o'clock market time, I'm usually done. And so I start at 9:30. I typically wait about 5 minutes to trade, but 11 o'clock market time is usually, that's kind of like my cutoff time is about 11 o'clock. It's looking good though, bro. Looking good. Nice. And yeah, go check out Trade Ideas too. Best scanners in the game, super customizable. Allow you to do a lot of different stuff with those scanners. So best scanners in the game. If you use promo code BT15 at checkout, you can get 15% off their packages. And so go check out Trade Ideas. Super cool company. Best scanners in the game by far. Super customizable scanners.
How's the spot here? Don't want to see this get into the 30s here. I want to see it come back and try 20s. Not, might just take the what I got. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it, guys. Ah, was on limit there. All right, all right,
Appreciate it, brother.
guys. Just gonna limit the loss there. Limit the loss on the day. That sounds fine with me. Get out of here and go enjoy the day now.
Yeah, man. Go have fun, bro. Win
Yep,
some
not
money
too
for me,
bad.
brother.
Oh,
Win some
without a
money for me.
doubt. Got some betting to do today.
Yeah, man.
Risk management, though.
Right. Hey, you remember, man. In Vegas, slot machines are for suckers. Stay away from
Bro,
slots. I know
100%.
people want to do slots. Slots are for suckers. Worst odds in the whole
Sl-
casino.
slots are for when I want to get my free drink.
Right. Exactly. Right. Go play some penny slots. Get your free
Yeah,
drink. You know.
yeah,
And
no, and they actually try to avoid people on the slots. So I put myself on the biggest slot and I sit there and I just look at the waitress like, "Come on,
what's up? Let me get that
how
drink.
you doing?"
Yeah, man. I've been there. I've done that. That's how you get free drinks. But best odds in the casino, blackjack poker. Best odds in the casino. Blackjack, you
Yup.
still don't. Blackjack, you still have about a 4%. Uh,
Alright.
you still got about a 4%. The house still has about a 4% edge on you in blackjack, but still better odds than most in the casino. Poker, you're playing against the players, and so best odds in the casino if you know how to play.
All right, let's take a look at these views one more time.
Here, I'm gonna put it on the big screen. Check out that view, man. That's a dope view, bro. I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. I'm jealous, man. What is that, like a lobby? There we go.
All right, guys.
Later, guys. We're going to go ahead and close it down.
Yep, that's going to do it for me, guys. I'll see you guys later. See you
Later,
guys
brother.
tomorrow.
Later, brother.
All right, guys. Take care.
All right, guys. So, yeah, that's it for me today, too. I'm going to go ahead and close it down, too. That's day 3 of day trading with 1,000 shares, up $102, a little bit over $100. Hey, that's day 3. No losing trades since I started to scale up. I've streamed it all live, and so I've day traded live every day since I've increased my share size, and I haven't had a losing trade. I haven't had a losing trade since I increased my share size. And so hit that subscribe button. It'll give me good vibes going until tomorrow. If I can end green tomorrow, that will be 4 green days in a row. No losing trades. If I can have a green trade tomorrow with no losses, that'll be no losing trades since I scaled up in sizing on Tuesday. And I streamed it all live. I can't fake this if I wanted to. And so if you appreciate this content, if you want to see how I do tomorrow, if you want to wish me good luck, even if you don't like me and you want to see me lose, hit the subscribe button. I might lose, and that might make you happy. And so hit the subscribe button. We day trade live on stream every single weekday morning, starting at around 8:15 market time. So hit the subscribe button if you appreciate this content. Good luck in the markets, guys. If you want to use the same platform and broker as Mitch and I'll post this link one more time. If you want to use the same platform and broker that we do, I'll post this link. You can get the intro package for $350. It works like a prop firm. There's a 70-30 split, and there's a $700 max loss. And so if you go under 13,300, they close you down. But you're only paying $350 for the package, so you're getting twice as much. There's no PDT rule. It comes with 14K in buying power. Pretty cheap commissions if you use small size. If I buy less than 300 shares, my commission for an entire round trip is $5, roughly around $5. You can actually short stocks with a solid amount of buying power, and there's no PDT rule. It also comes with a trading course, a demo account to trade with for a few days or for a few weeks, and access to their chat room. And so I think it just makes sense risk reward wise for new traders. It's one of the cheaper ways new traders can actually short stocks. I know most of the time new traders are stuck longing stocks because they don't have a margin account. And so I think it just makes sense. If you want to check that out, I'll post this link here as well. Definitely proud of myself here. Definitely proud of myself. You know, haven't had a losing trade since I scaled up in size. I've probably made about around $300 in the last 3 days. So I've been averaging at about $100 a day with 1,000 shares. And hey, I'm about $700 in profit in my account after today. So overall, it's been a really good week for me trading. I've streamed it all live, and so if you appreciate this content, hit the subscribe button, show support for what we're doing here. You know, we day trade live every day, just try to show people what it's actually like. You know, you got too many fraudulent people in the trading world that cherry pick their winners, upload their winners. We just try to show people what it's actually like, and so we day trade at the open on stream for free every single weekday. So hit that subscribe button right now. Click the bell if you want a notification every time we do go live. If you click the bell, you do get notified when we go live. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you all later. Go check out Trade Ideas as well. Best scanners in the game, and I'll post the Trade Ideas link one more time as well. Super customizable dynamic scanners. If you use promo code BT15, you get 15% off Trade Ideas, and so there's the link in the chat if you want to check out the same scanners. Super customizable, easily could pay for themselves if you know what you're doing in the market. And like I said, I think there's a reason all the big time traders use Trade Ideas. It's because they're the best scanners in the game by far. And so hit the subscribe button, guys. Go check out Trade Ideas. If you want to join my team for the World Series of Trading, or World Series of Day Trading, I'll post that link one more time here as well. It's completely free to apply to. At the very least, you're going to win, or at the very least, you're going to get a demo account for a few days, and at the very best, you might actually win some free packages. The top spot in my team alone wins the student package, so some solid packages to win. The bell is right next to the subscribe button. So if you look at the subscribe button, there should be a bell right next to it. You're going to make me click on somebody else's video so I can remember where the bell is. I don't know, man. I don't know where the bell is. Did they change it? I don't know. I don't know where the bell is, but click the bell, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where the bell is, guys. Appreciate the sub, Colton. Welcome, brother. Appreciate the subscribe, brother. Welcome to the team, man. Yeah, we'll see how I do tomorrow. Like I said, if I can end tomorrow green with no losing trades, that's been 4 out of 4, no losing trades, all streamed live. And so wish me luck. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Later, guys.